the Dom's 95. Welcome to Nickel Vara's kennel. Coming at you straight from out of Rothgar, which is going to be, I believe, the Thieves Guild. And that's going to be one of the DLC packs, which is going to put you at level 160 enemies. But don't be afraid there, guys. If you play any of these DLCs, you're going to have the levels rise up to about 160. But that's going to also, if you notice, when you go inside of any of these zones, it's going to cap you up and bring your level up to 150. As for the rest of your skills and your weapons, they're going to go up there too, so you're going to see some massive gains. It's actually pretty cool for the first couple times. But as you're watching through this gameplay here, you can see me slide through this tunnel, this kennel, one of the caves that you can go through and do for yourself. That's awesome, and I can show you clearly here that you can do this solo at a lower rank and do just fine. I pushed my way through this completely. There's actually a quest you end up getting here as well, which includes getting a whistle for these here Durzog whelps, and it's gonna allow you to, I don't know, you blow it and it pretty much just kills the surrounding ones. But after you complete that and then you get to the end and kill the boss, you will then have the ability to finish the quest, which will involve you going and selling it to a rightful seller owner in a different town. So it's a pretty awesome way to get EXP. This is one of the best ways I've found so far to get EXP. I'm also going to include you guys another video that I found that I made of me finding another awesome way for you guys to get EXP. If you like these videos, make sure to let me know. Leave me some feedback. Let me know what you guys think about sound, video quality, anything else. But pretty much I've got a lot of videos coming for you from Elder Scrolls. I'm really excited to play these for you guys. I'm having a good time making them, and I really think that this is going to be an enjoyable game. I've played it for at least 10 levels worth of ranking today, and it's been pretty good time. If you guys want to see it, I've already got a video in the process right now of making of more of like a level guide for whenever you're at a certain level. I'll have certain areas for you guys that I will pan out, that I'll slow down and have available for you guys to pan through and stop the video to show you different map locations and actually playing gameplay there of places you can play for the level you're at that'll help you farm. I found many great locations where you could sit there and play for kills, as well as just different strategies to farming as for EXP, as there are many different ways. One of the ways I found most intriguing and just the best way for me, I personally like to play, I get training gear for all my weapons, which means basically that all of my weapons have the perk of having increased experience. So all of my weapons and gear, which I'll show you in a later video, have a percentage of extra EXP you gain per kill, and I have that on all my equipment, which actually adds up to about 70%, on top of the fact that I put 50% scrolls on, and I have the ESO package, where the subscriber package, where I'm going to have another 10%. So I'm really rocking pretty much about 110+% EXP per kill. It's really helpful, and it's going to allow you to just use kills to pretty much just stack you up levels. As I said before, I played about 12 hours today, and I've gone up 10 levels, and I don't know if that's bad. Maybe other people have greater guides, but I think it's been a pretty effective method for me to play on solo by myself and be able to do that. I've had no help from friends today, so I just wanted to see what I could accomplish. I hope you guys appreciate the video and appreciate what I have to offer here for you guys. Another way I can think of for an easy EXP gain, there are some awesome quests, including maybe you don't like to craft, maybe you don't like to do blacksmithing or clothing stations and all that, but if you go to one of the main towns and you accept a quest from each of the different crafters, and you just go get some simple material which they'll guide you to and bring it back, and you create something that they've pretty much set up for you and dummy proofed, and then you decraft it, you are acquiring 1500 EXP as well as gold per different field of crafting that you do. Not to mention it's going to raise up your crafting in each of the different categories, and I think that's another great way on top of the many other quests. But I'd incorporate and encourage people to go to the Mages Guild and the Fighter Guild, because I know those don't require any kind of DLCs or anything, and they're going to be awesome ways. The Fighter Guild especially is awesome because anytime you go and fight and you get that original passive skill for him, you're constantly gaining the fighting skill, and when you get later into the game, there is an essential skill that comes under the Fighting Guild that you're going to need. So Mages Guild, Fighting Guild, and then you really should go out there and get the ESO subscription. I know I sound like one of those people just trying to like push for it, like I'm working for them or something, but I think it's a really great deal. Or just simply, if you have the crown points somehow, just buy the different DLCs, because they're going to allow you to go to places like this here in Hrothgar, and you're going to be able to fight enemies that are level 160, and it's going to boost you up to that level. And it's, the only thing that changes, you're met there at the same level with that enemy. The only thing that changes is you're just stacking up EXP, and I guess it's just a thank you from them for spending the money to play in the DLC. But I can tell you right now, there are a lot of really hard tunnels and places you can go that are going to be really difficult to play on for this different areas for the DLCs, because a lot of times you'll fight a lot of enemies at level 160. As you can see, I did play it safe during this video towards earning the kills I got. You don't want to get yourself stacked up on, that will get you killed, especially if you're a Magicka user. But other than that, you can just play it safe, and you can make it through pretty much any of these tunnels. You want to be careful to watch out for group tunnels and group dungeons, and make sure it's not a place where they're specifically saying, hey, you should come in here with a group. But as you see, I come up here on the final boss here. This is the Durzog trainer, the final guy, and anytime you go inside of a dungeon or a tunnel or any of the places with the torch symbol, and if it's black, that means you have yet to complete it. So if you've tried pushing through one of those tunnel areas and it's still black, that means you haven't completed it. I guarantee you there's some boss somewhere at the end. Usually they're quite easy. There's a lot on the regular gameplay public server areas and maps, but for the DLCs, there's some really good ones that earn you some really good experience. And for example, this one earned me a lot of experience, and it was just a good time. Got this boss, got an achievement. I've gotten plenty of achievements from playing these different dungeons, and they've made up most of the levels that I've gotten so far. And not to mention, when you leave these, there's always all kinds of good farming to do right outside of these objectives. Make sure you're staying within 2 levels up or down of your level for farming, because that's going to be the best range for you to get about 100 EXP per kill. And make sure you're really stacking up on those EXP boosters. You're using a marriage, bonus with a friend, or you've got the ESO. Just start stacking up on your EXP if you're trying to level. Please feel free to add me on Xbox, and we can play together, because I'm definitely looking for people to play with. I think this game is a lot more fun if you have people to play with. It's a great time. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video so far. I hope you guys have enjoyed the conversation. I hope this has been an enjoyable way to put this video together. If there's a better way I could have done this, you let me know. I started YouTube to make sure I could be that guy that made things simplistic for you guys when it came to gaming. I know a lot of guys try to make things simplistic, but really in turn they left you confused, sometimes irritated when you were trying to do all kinds of things. So I'm hoping that whenever I bring you guys these videos, that they're going to be as simplistic as possible. If you guys have any questions about the location of this place, of any other place, I have a lot of information I've gained over the past couple of days, and I have all kinds of just notes and stacked up stuff, because I take these games quite seriously towards being good at them. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, leave me a message, let me know, and I will answer any questions you guys have. If I've left out any information, please bring it up to me, leave me some feedback. I really appreciate everything you guys do. We beat the boss, as you can see. I'm working my way out here. This is the final ledge here that leads you out to where you started at, which is a great place. And make sure you guys always check around. As you can see here, I made sure to check around, and I found 2 chests which contain some pretty fine items, some pretty rare fine items, and I'm happy I took the time to do that. I always like to look around, because I always feel like I might miss something, and in this case I would have if I didn't. If you guys ever get the chance or the opportunity to get the assistant, the merchant, I suggest that, because when your inventory is full, you'll have the opportunity to hire her to come where you are, and you can sell your stuff, or perhaps you can go to the blacksmith and just go ahead and deconstruct stuff and make some use of it. But there is a lot that goes into this game. I'm not gonna lie, I've needed a lot of help so far. I've always been the kind of guy that can use a lot of help in the beginning, but once I've got everything down, I definitely like to do my part in sharing my information with everybody else. So if there's any kind of video you want to see for this game, if I do not already have the knowledge of it, I will definitely find out whatever you guys want me to know, and I will make the best video possible for all you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. Thanks for all the views, the likes, the subscribes. Please share these videos, and we'll keep this community rolling. If you guys are already wondering, at the end of this video here, I'm going to have the map of where this location is. I believe this is as simple as it can get when it comes to figuring this out. But if you guys did not enjoy the way I set up that map or put this together, again, let me know. But here we go. Like I said, at the end here, we're going to have the map for you. I'm going to show you the outside, what it looks like. And we're going to have the whole thing. As you can see here, Rothgar, boom. This is that DLC location. You're going to come pretty much right outside of the original place that allows you to get there. And just directly straight ahead when you leave that first gate, or to the left of the city, is going to be the location of this here tunnel area, kennel. And it's just one of the best farming places I found for power leveling those quick early levels. It's enjoyable. Here it is. Thank you so much again for watching my video. I hope you guys liked it. It's all there. Thank you. And we'll see you guys next time.